3 cigars, 3 contenders, 1 final verdict. Plus, we welcome a short Cuban to the show. This is Stay Smokin'. Short Cuban, did you get it? Hi, I'm Paul.
And I'm Cole.
And this is the short Cuban I'm talking about. We are going to be smoking a little short Cuban cigarillo today. Before we get to that, let's explain what's happening today. Today is Trio on Trial, Cole.
For sure.
Remember how that goes?
I remember how it goes.
Yeah, we are going to review the 3 cigars that we smoked last week and determine which one is our favorite. We don't know who is what we're choosing between us. I have a good idea of where I'm headed.
Yep.
You apparently have an idea where you're headed?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already know which one my favorite was from last week.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I have my favorites. We'll see if we're on the same page or not. Before we get to that, while we're doing that, we are going to be enjoying a Trinidad Shorts Cuban cigar. A little Cuban short cigarillo. And let me tell you a little bit about it.
All right.
Its origin is from Cuba, of course. It's mild to medium bodied. It comes in a 3 1/4 to 26 length. Little bit of facts here. The Trinidad Shorts pack all the prestige of the Trinidad name into a compact 3 1/4 by 26 cigar. While these are machine made with Cuban short filler from the legendary Vuelta a Bayo region, they still deliver a surprisingly creamy smoke with notes of coffee, honey, and a gentle touch of spice. At mild to medium strength, they're an easy, flavorful option when you don't have time for a full-size Habano. The Trinidad brand itself has an incredible history. Created in 1969, it spent nearly 3 decades as one of Cuba's best-kept secrets, reserved exclusively as diplomatic gifts, much like Cohiba in its early years. It wasn't until 1998 that cigar enthusiasts could finally buy Trinidad cigars, making the brand synonymous with exclusivity and refined Cuban craftsmanship. While the shorts aren't handmade like Trinidad's premium long fillers, they offer a quick, authentic taste of one of Cuba's most prestigious cigar names. Now, the suggested pairing is a cortado, what matches the cigar's creamy texture and coffee notes. An Americano is clean and balanced, letting the cigar shine, and a cappuccino, the milk enhances the honey sweetness beautifully. So basically, coffee of your choice is a great pairing.
Okay.
My suggested pairing would be a cappuccino. The creaminess of a cappuccino will be perfect to match the apparent creaminess of this little cigarillo. I have not had a Trinidad before in any way, shape, or form. So this is going to be like a mini little introduction for me to Trinidad.
Yeah, same here. I've always wanted to try Trinidad's, but I've just been, I've gravitated to other Cuban brands, usually when I go for a Cuban cigar. And that's rare for me. Do you smoke Cubans often?
I don't. I mean, I have, of course.
Yeah.
Often, no, my wallet doesn't allow for that too often.
Fair, yeah.
But I've certainly had more than anything, I've had Monte Cristos. We had a Monte Cristo cigarillo last week.
Yep.
I enjoy Monte Cristo number 4. And what other Monte Cristo? I've had a 1935 Dumas. I think the Friday before I started here in the lounge.
Yep.
And that was talk about a chocolate bomb. That was something special. So I'm more familiar with Monte Cristo and Partagas as well. Series number 4 as well.
Number 4, yeah. That's, I think, the most popular one that the Partagas has.
I believe so.
My buddy Claudio has had Cubans in his humidor for years and years, and so we've enjoyed around his little campfire, fire pit. We've enjoyed some of those Cubans as well.
Actually, a couple weekends ago, or right before the weekend, I think it was the Friday, Skylar gave me a Bolivar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so we're going to light this up, and then we're going to sort of do our review of those 3 cigars we smoked last week, which
Brian on Twitch says, "Good morning, Chief."
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I guess it's a good afternoon for us. Good morning.
I said that this morning, actually, when I walked into the office.
You said good morning, good afternoon, good night?
Or what is it? Good evening. Oh, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this single flame for this size. Do we toast it first?
I just go right into the light for cigarillos.
I know. I'm going to go ahead anyways, just for the fun of it.
For that routine.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Yeah, right off the bat, you get hit with that cream, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, very creamy.
Earthy, too. You definitely pick up on the earth.
Very Cuban.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but that's nice. There's a little bit of sweetness there too. Mind you, I'm pairing this up with our favorite Sunset Sarsaparilla.
I was gonna say I'm not picking up on the sweetness, so that must be the pairing that's bringing
what's
it out
happening.
for you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm enjoying this already.
Yeah, this is a little treat that is a nice way to be introduced into a Trinidad cigar.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we just go over what are the 3 cigars we smoked last week? Okay, so I think we started off with a Paul Stulac El Nuevo Comienzo, a Robusto. And then midweek, this time last week, we smoked a Monte Cristo Purito Cuban Cigarillo. And on Friday, we smoked a Rocky Patel Emerald 60, Gordo size. And we have our opinions on each. So we start with the Paul Stulac.
Yeah, let's start with that one.
First,
All right. Yeah, first, yes.
Kayak on YouTube says, "What's up, gents and Kayla?"
Hey, Kayak.
Hey.
How's it going?
And then Brian said, "I had a year of the horse earlier, and they were very subtle."
That must be the Rocky Patel year of the horse, I'm guessing.
I'm assuming,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you were talking about that. We were talking about the rappers. No, I mean, sorry, the bands.
The bands,
Not
yeah.
the rappers, yeah.
I almost bought another one yesterday just so I could smoke that one
Oh, yeah?
and keep the other one in the humidor.
Yeah.
Because I'm very, it looks so good.
I haven't had one
Mexican
yet.
San Andreas Maduro wrapper on the Year of the Horse. No, that is this year's. Year of the Dragon and Snake is what I have. I almost bought another dragon. I don't think we have the Year of the Horse, but that one is the one. It looks like a great cigar, but the band on it just doesn't do it for me. I
That's
like the red
what you were
and gold.
talking about. Yeah, the band. Yeah, right. Because we were doing like a band tier list with the bands. What day was that? We did that Monday.
I think that was Monday, yeah. And Brian said yes to the Rocky Patel.
Ah, okay. Nice to see you, Brian. Here, thank you. Thank you for being here. So Paul Stulac, El Nuevo Comienzo. I I'm a little bit biased. I don't know. It was the cigar that was suggested to me by Enzo up front.
Right.
I was looking for something celebratory, and having, I think I'd been here almost a month or a couple, whatever. I was here. I was established here now as working here, and I was looking for something to celebrate with, and he suggested this El Nuevo Comienzo, which literally translates to new beginning. And I'm like, perfect. So I sat on that cigar for maybe 2 weeks.
Yep.
And finally, like, you know what? I got to have this thing. The whole purpose was to have some celebration of, this new beginning for me. So let's go ahead and have it. And I smoked my first one on the deck at home. And I came inside and I was like, Lisa, I just smoked a really great cigar. This was a perfect choice. I said to Enzo when I came in the next day, thank you so much. This was a great choice. I really enjoyed it. Chocolate bomb for me.
Yep.
Just all around. I had an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, Ecuadorian Habano Maduro wrapper, Nicaraguan Secoviso, Liguero filler with a Nicaraguan Criollo binder. You'd figure with that Liguero filler it'd be hefty. It wasn't. It remained medium, and it was just a tasty, in my opinion, chocolate bomb. Your thoughts on it?
Same opinion here. Chocolate bomb for sure. Like a little bit of earth, but not too much. Love the presentation on it. The band is great. Great smoke overall. The box press, you can't go wrong with that.
Box press
Both
can't
you
go
and
wrong.
I love box press.
Yep.
So that kind of did it for me. And yeah, great smoke output. Paul Stulac, man. He gets things right.
Yeah,
Makes bangers.
you guys always say that, and I haven't had enough Paul Stulac to have that opinion, so I'm
You'll
looking
learn.
forward to. I hope I do. I'm looking forward to.
You got to try the no dress code, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Try one of those.
You say it with such confidence that it really makes me eager to get into it. So
It's
cool.
definitely a full body though. If you're being just to warn you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm down with full body, but I'm telling you, if you're looking for a medium bodied chocolate bomb of a cigar that's can I dare say economical, that this Paul Stulac El Nuevo Comienzo is right up there for me. What and a perfect cigar, and for me with my flavor profile to celebrate a new beginning with the name El Nuevo Comienzo, and perfect. So I will always think of Enzo every time I smoke one. Thanks again, Enzo, for that. Appreciate it. And that's pretty much our take, I think, on the El Nuevo Comienzo, right?
Yeah.
Before we get into the next one,
Sure.
Terry says, "Afternoon, boys and Kayla."
Is that Carrie, you said?
No, Terry.
Terry. Hey, Terry, buddy, how you doing?
He's also says, so I was wondering about these that you're smoking. I've had the Cohiba and Monte Cristo, never Trinidad. Might have to try. And also, my fave Cuban is the Monte A and Quai d'Orsay. I mess up that name so hard.
I agree with
Quai
you.
d'Orsay 50.
Okay, well, how do these compare? Before we move on, that's a good question. How do these compare to the Monte Cristos that we had? I'd say they're similar. I'd say this is a little bit fuller
Yep.
than the Monte Cristo. If we're talking purely cigarillos, this is a nice short, good for coffee. Definitely good for coffee. I think I don't know why somebody would not have this as their regular morning if you're having a quick smoke before you head off to work and you don't have time for that full hour and a half of a regular Robusto or whatever. This is perfect. 15, 20 minutes. Did you just ash on yourself again?
All over. I've been doing it all week.
Oh,
Mine fell, but just on the edge of the table. You wear yours all the time.
I always wear mine at home, here on stream, out at my desk. Yeah, it's not good. Like I did it yesterday. I did it the day before at home.
You almost set yourself on fire the other day.
Yeah, I almost set myself on fire. Yeah, let's not forget about that one.
This guy. Anyways, so before we get too far off track here, this compared to Monte Cristo, I think it's again very similar, just a little bit heavier, and in a good way.
My personal opinion on it, I think these are better than the Monte Cristos.
Wow. Okay.
And I think they're a little bit of a bigger ring gauge. They feel like they are, compared to the Monte Cristos.
Now I need to pick one up and compare.
Yeah. I think the Monte Cristos were longer and a little bit thinner ring gauge. I know we had the issue with the Monte Cristos that once we got to a certain point, they kind of got really spongy, right?
Yeah.
So-
they was very loose. The filler was very loose.
Yeah.
I can answer this for you right now.
Okay.
The Trinidad shorts are 3 1/4 by 26, and the Montes are 3 by 22.
There you go.
Okay,
They are
so
a bit
yeah.
smaller. So these are a little bit thicker. These are approaching Toscano size.
Yeah, I think the ring gauge on this helps maintain the tobacco as it is.
Yeah.
So you're not getting that squishy kind of feeling once you get down. I mean, you do get it somewhat, but it's not as bad as the Monte Cristos.
What I find, okay, that's a good point. As tasty as the Monte Cristo cigarillos were, the filler at the tip was getting a bit loose, and I kept on having to pick out bits of filler.
Yeah.
And it started getting all squishy. I don't typically, like, the tip of my smoke does not get wet very often. So in this case, it was just getting really loose, and I had to keep on. That was the only negative for me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't quite get down to the nub, which I enjoy doing. Did you do it again?
No, I just had some. I noticed on the screen. I was like, oh, I still have some on my shirt.
I don't know if I hope that answers your question from our point of view, anyways, right?
So I got a little list of comments here. Brian asked, "This was the El Nuevo, in regards to the cigar you were talking to before."
Yeah. Yeah, the El Nuevo Comienzo from Paul Stulak. That was what we smoked last Monday, I believe, whatever, June 29th.
Correct.
Was, yeah. And we thoroughly enjoyed it. Chocolate bomb, we agreed. I think we agreed on all aspects. Perfectly, perfect structure. Great price point, if I dare say. A lot of good stuff about the Paul Stulak El Nuevo Comienzo. Anybody got any questions about
Rainmaker
this before we
says-
move on?
There is some questions.
Okay, sure. Okay, before we move on, let's answer them.
Terry asked, "Would you compare them to a Toscano?"
Oh, back to the cigarillo?
The Trinidad, yeah.
No. I only mentioned Toscano only because the Monte Cristo is smaller, and then we're moving up in size to this, and then the next would be maybe the Toscano.
Yeah, with that
It's
kind of taper.
purely size. Taste, absolutely not. They are not in the same family. We both love Toscanos, especially the chocolate ones. Macchiato I like as well.
Yeah.
But no, these are completely different flavor profiles, completely different smokes.
Yeah, I personally think Toscanos you really can't compare to a regular cigar because of the way they do it.
The fire
With the
cure,
fire cure.
and the flavor.
It's
Yeah, go ahead.
it's like trying to compare New York City pizza to a pizza from
Chicago.
Yeah, you can't. They're both different worlds, right?
Yeah. And in fact, I would go even further. I don't know how to go further. I mean, focaccia bread with a bit of in the oven with some stuff on top, compared to a New York pizza. That's how far off they are.
Yeah.
Right? Rainmaker. Purito different size than a short. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. Yeah, and the Purito is definitely smaller. And again, I guess the main difference for me was the looseness of the filler.
Yeah.
Kayak asks, Cubans seem to get a lot of harsh criticism, especially over the last few years, regarding their price versus construction and inconsistent quality. Do you agree with the criticism that Cuban quality has gone down, or is it that New World cigars have so much more to offer in terms of blends and better quality and construction?
I think you've got such an array of choice with New World. I mean, you're talking about one small economically deprived country versus the rest of the world.
Exactly.
I mean,
like they're
it's-
not the only ones in the game now.
No, and I don't think the quality's gone down. I think there's been a lot of shit talk about Cubans as well, Cuban cigars, due to propaganda. Without getting political, due to propaganda as well. I think that seeps through. And people, like the recent article in Cigar Aficionado, the interview with Governor DeSantis from Florida. Again, not to get political, he's like, I've never tried a Cuban, but once Cuba is free, I will. It's like, okay, I'm not getting into that. I can't get into that. But you see where I'm going with that. So I would say, I don't think the construction's poor. I don't think they're a poor cigar. I just think, again, like you said, Kayla, just the amount of choice out there.
There's so much choice. Like, why would you stay to one thing?
Right.
Like, it's like eating rice every single day. It's like, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, rice and chicken, rice and chicken, rice and
Yeah,
chicken.
rice and chicken. It's like, yes, it's good every once in a blue moon.
Yep.
But I'm not going to eat that every single day. Now, Terry disagrees. He says, you're
Okay.
right, Cuban quality has gone down.
Oh, okay. He thinks Cuban quality's gone down. Okay.
Can I ask why, Terry, you think so? And also, he says these look thicker than the Monte Cristos. Yeah, we figured
They
that
are
out.
they are slightly thicker, yeah.
And Brian says definitely pizza, but so much difference in structure
Oh,
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
Toscanos, yeah.
for the Toscanos. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're even rolled, like, I wouldn't say rolled differently, but a unique shape, right?
They're
Unique
very
shape.
unique. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're more
They're
more
like a
solid.
trumpita shape.
And then
Are you lighting the second one?
I've lit a second one.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Bro.
We're chain smoking today.
Okay, so
So
now
we-
we can move on to the second one. So we covered the Paul Stulak Nuevo Comienzo. What about the Rocky Patel Emerald?
Oh, we're not. I thought we were gonna go Monte Cristo Purito first and then go to the Rocky.
We could do that.
Do you want to go? Which way do you want to go? It's up to
Either
you,
way.
Kayla.
Do
It
the
doesn't-
Monte Cristo
yeah.
first.
Monte
we can go in
Cristo?
order, yeah.
Okay. So the Monte Cristo Purito, which of course we were just comparing to this, smaller. Again, loose filler. So it was towards the end. I couldn't really hold it much longer, and I kept on having to spit out bits of tasty though. Tasty.
Oh, for sure.
Tasty, creamy, milder than this Trinidad. If you're looking for a milder cigarello to go with your morning coffee, then maybe you want to go with the Monte Cristo. Reminiscent of a Monte Cristo number 4, sure. I mean, Monte Cristo has a flavor profile that goes across the whole line almost. No, that's not true at all. What am I saying? I'm talking out of my butt. No. But it definitely reminded me of a Monte Cristo number 4 anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. I've smoked a couple packs of the Puritos. I've enjoyed them every time. Though consistently I have had that issue with the tobacco.
Yeah.
Kind of getting squishy down at
So
the
it wasn't
end.
a one-off for me.
No, it wasn't a one-off. I think it's just the size based on the ring gauge. Because like I said, we're not really having this issue right now.
No.
With it. Maybe a little bit squishy, but still, like, it's holding its structure. Great flavor. It's a good introduction if you want to even just pull the trigger on a regular Monte Cristo and you're unsure about it. Just grab a pack of the cigarellos. I know it's short filler, but you still get that Monte Cristo
You
classic
definitely do.
taste.
You definitely do. I think that goes hand in hand with the Trinidads that we're smoking today. But for the Monte Cristos, it's funny. Somebody on Reddit was asking, "I'm a new smoker. Any recommendations on a first smoke?" And I recommended, of course, Villager Creme if they want to go higher end, an Oliva Connecticut Reserve Torpedo. But I might go back on there and suggest one of these or one of each. Because they're a great introduction too.
Yeah,
If you want to
for
get a taste of Cuba without spending, that high-end price of what you'd get, for a single stick, this is a great, like you just said, a great introduction.
And you get 10 of them.
And you get 10
Well,
of
10
the-
in the
10 of
Trinidad,
the Trinidad,
5 in the
five in the
Puritos.
Monte
Yeah.
Cristo. They come in a 5-pack. They're a little bit smaller, but yeah, And I would say coffee or scotch with those. Actually, scotch would be good with this too.
Was that the? Sorry, I cut you off. Was that the day that I paired with the Nuka-Cola Quantum?
I thought you did the that with a larger stick.
Emerald, maybe.
The emerald.
Yeah, it was the emerald.
It was the
Yeah.
emerald. Yeah, which we're going to talk about next. So, any questions about the Monte Cristo? Because we can answer that. Plus, we're also thinking about. Okay, now look. I was complaining about the Monte Cristo and I'm getting it now.
Yeah.
With the Trinidad, but that's my fault. I cannot get this out of my mouth. Okay. So that's it for Monte Cristo, I think. Our take on the Monte Cristo.
I think so, yeah.
Kind of, when we're talking about trio on trial, we're talking about comparing and eventually landing, putting a crown for the week on one of these three. I really don't feel like these Puritos fit in the trio on trial this time anyways, because you got two sticks, like the Rocky Patel 60 we're about to talk about, the Paul Stulek El Nuevo Comienzo we just talked about. They're like both, one's a Robusto, one's a Gordo.
Filler.
Long filler. Yeah. This is short filler cigarillo. How does it compare? It's hard to compare. They're completely different.
So go back to the pizza thing again.
Yeah. So what do you like? What kind of pizza you like? Well, okay, these are three identical pizzas as far as what they're made of. It's how they're made that's going to be different. In this case, it's three completely different pizza styles.
For sure.
Cigar styles. So
Terry actually has an answer for us of why he thinks Cuban quality has gone down.
Okay.
He said factors for Cuban quality has inconsistent construction, uneven draws, tighter production schedules due to high demand, and quality control issues leading to some smokers to prefer premium non-Cuban. Cigars for reliability, even though top Cuban cigars are still widely regarded as exceptional when well made.
Okay. That's a fair point. Yeah. See, I can't argue that. Me personally, I haven't smoked cigars long enough to compare it to 5 years ago when the quality was better for Cubans, right? Because I don't have that basis, right? So this is what I'm used to for Cubans, is the current,
which are about
of it.
Typical, not forget these for a second, regular cigar, a Robusto or whatever size, they're probably 2, 3, 4 years old anyways.
Yeah.
So even before any issues really started.
So you could start to really see the construction and issues that they have.
I guess
in a couple of years. Kind of like that whole shortage we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, the shortage, which we won't feel the effects of for another couple of years because of what's in storage right now being cured, being aged.
We can move on to the Rocky now.
All right. So the Rocky Patel Emerald 60, which we enjoyed on Friday. Not a chocolate bomb.
No.
But certainly a bit more milder, not on the mild, I'd say full on medium.
Yeah.
When I look at it and when I anticipated having it before doing the research on it, I expected a chocolate bomb. We didn't get that. We got a little bit of spice, I got a lot of cedar.
Yeah.
He also paired us up with a very sour drink, which was funny because at one point, I know I said this yesterday on the stream too, but at one point, you're like, a guy's update on the pairing, nothing. It hasn't done a thing, and that's not on the cigar. That's on the drink you had with it. But I enjoyed it. The large construction, there was a few correction issues, I think. Yep. Nothing major. I think it all depends on the stick. I think you had to do 3 corrections.
I think so, yeah.
Over the hour that we smoked it. But not the chocolate bomb I expected. Still a good stick.
Oh, for sure.
It's very, very Rocky Patel.
Yeah. Actually, it's unique for Rocky Patel because they're usually making full-bodied cigars, that end. This is the first time they've ever done kind of a medium-bodied stick, from what I understand.
Yeah, and more on the mild side, I'd say. Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of breaks the norm for Rocky Patel. Gordo box pressed. That size just makes it perfect for punch cuts.
Yeah.
I smoked it with a punch, and the flavors really concentrated. Like you said, not a chocolate bomb, but definitely had some chocolate flavors hinted throughout. Earthy and a little bit of cedar and toasted nuts, I believe.
Toasted nuts. I think we said cashews.
Yeah, cashews.
Cashews, yeah.
It was cashews.
And the foot band on that cigar, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think it was it S tier when we did the tier list for bands? Did it make it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and deserves it. I mean, so that's right. It's a cigar that you want to see if you have a glass humidor, a glass top humidor.
Keep that on the top.
Keep that on top because it looks pretty. And I'd imagine, I don't know why, but I would want to. I don't know why. I know exactly why. I'd have that on St. Paddy's Day. It's emerald green. It's Ireland green. It would be perfect for a St. Paddy's Day stick.
Yeah, and they have a follow up to the emerald coming out soon, I believe.
What?
The sapphire.
Oh right, yes. Do we
Do
have
they
that
have a
here?
ruby? Do they have?
I don't know about a ruby, but maybe I can't speak for them. But
jewels?
Have we got a sapphire here already?
No.
I don't think so. Hopefully
we
here
do not.
shortly.
Hopefully.
And we'd be the first to know because you got to take the pictures of them before
For
they get
sure.
put out on the website,
Yeah.
right? That's kind of the cool thing here too is Cole gets like first dibs, not first dibs. Well,
first
Technically,
technically first dibs, first eyes on other than Kyle.
yeah.
First eyes on whatever comes in new to Cigar Chief because this guy takes the pictures that you're looking at online.
For sure, there's been a couple times where like a box shows up, the Ashton Symmetries, for example.
Yeah.
That came, and I'm like, let's take a couple of those before they go back into the system.
When he says take, he's paying for
I'm
them.
paying, yeah. Let's be.
But before they get out of stock, if you want two and there's no two left, you can blame this guy.
Sorry.
But yeah, so overall, Rocky Patel, what were your thoughts? Like bottom line, closing thoughts on that one.
Well, I'll be honest, it wasn't my favorite out of the three.
Guess what, Cole? We're on the same page.
Okay.
So we both agreed before the stream that the Monte Cristo Puritos, as good as they were, minus like a little bit of like the short filler issue we had, just didn't fit in judging them against those two other sticks.
For sure.
And then it was, okay, let's leave it at that and see where we stand. And I had a feeling I had a little bit of a feeling you were going to go Rocky Patel. But then I remembered like how much we enjoyed. I mean, I was so in my own world with the El Nuevo Comienzo because of the story behind it. And that my own mini story, which is Enzo suggesting it. The name, new beginnings, me being new here and all that.
Yep.
So I have an affinity towards it for that reason. And I forgot how much you enjoyed it at the same time. So I'm actually happy to hear you say we're on the same page. So Kayla, that really is our end result. Is
That's your winner chicken dinner.
winner
Yeah,
chicken dinner?
I
Paul
agree.
Stulak, El Nuevo Comienzo is our crowning for the trio on trial this week. Is our the one that gets the crown.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that one was the one that earns it, and it earned it 100%. I just wanted to say, how's it going, Slush? Slush.
Slush.
Slush
Caleb?
Pucks. Shout out Slush Pucks. Love the hat.
So yeah, so do we have a code for this?
I'm actually working on that right now.
So guess what? Yeah, there's going to be a code specifically for this cigar only, not like our usual Monday, Wednesday, Friday when we have a code for everything online and in store. This is going to be a code specifically only for the El Nuevo Comienzo from Paul Stulak.
Yeah, it's definitely
And there it is,
there. It is. What do you think it's gonna be?
Nuevo.
Beginnings.
Oh,
Ooh.
somebody's right, somebody's wrong. I'm wrong, you're right.
Correct.
Okay.
Wrong.
Correct. Wrong.
That means me right? Hey!
Oh, you got it.
Did
Finally.
I finally give me? Come on, give me.
Congratulations.
Come on,
Let's go.
Yeah, through the glass, Kayla, through the glass. Come on, hey. Nuevo is your 10% off code for Paul Stulak's El Nuevo Comienzo. Only, just that cigar today in store if you're able to come here and online at cigarchief.com. 10% off the Paul Stulak El Nuevo Comienzo until midnight tonight Eastern Standard Time. Look, if you know my flavor profile, Cole's flavor profile, and what we like and we don't like, you'll know that this is a great stick. And if you're looking for something new, or if you're looking to celebrate new beginnings like I was and still am, this is a great stick.
For
So I
sure.
highly recommend picking one up. Any questions?
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
on
okay.
YouTube. Kayak asks, on the topic of Rocky Patel, do you think his portfolio is almost too large? And do you prefer producers that have a smaller portfolio and only do a few things but do them really well?
Okay.
It's
That's
a
good
great question and one that
I think it's a fantastic question.
yeah, John and I discuss this ad nauseum. We talk about this a lot, and it's like we like Rocky Patel a lot. but it's like that restaurant that has that vast menu.
Yeah.
And
Like an all you
what
can
to
eat.
Yeah, all you can eat. Well, if this was all you could smoke, oh, no, that's disgusting. All you can smoke. Ugh.
Yeah.
All you could purchase in one go, sure.
Yeah.
So it makes it difficult to get through. I mean, this is a great gig for us to be able to, on a daily basis, try something new and pare it down to what we like and what we don't like or don't or prefer, let's say, within the Rocky Patel family. Or Arturo Fuente is another one that has a vast array of choices. Like that bunker we have out front, that's full
The
of
trunk.
the big, huge table of the Arturo Fuente
sample,
offerings.
yeah.
Yep.
And that's not even all of them that we have. Even Padron. I mean, well, no, I wouldn't put Padron in
No,
there.
they're smaller, I think.
They're smaller, yeah. But
Maybe
Arturo
Gurkha. Gurkha has a very
Gurkha
large
for
array,
sure.
Yeah.
Gurkha, yeah. But I'd say Arturo Fuente and Rocky Patel are a huge selection. What was the question though in regards to that?
The question was like, is it actually? You might, Kayla.
Okay. Do you think his portfolio is almost too large, and do you
Yes.
prefer producers that have a smaller portfolio over and only do a few things but do them really well?
Yep, I say yes because you just said like Padron's a little bit smaller. I can go through Padron and I can there's a lot to choose from, but it isn't a huge, vast array of such a huge arc of
Overwhelming.
It's not overwhelming. It's not a menu that I go, I don't know what to pick. I can pick through it and get through it.
Now I'm on the fence about this.
Yeah?
Because I like choices. One of my favorite cigar companies is Pravada, and if you know anything about
They
them,
have the widest variety.
yeah, exactly. Like they put new cigars out every month.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty good. Like there's only been one I've been disappointed with, and it was like I know this is just a one-off. I can go buy another Pravada stick and still be satisfied. Rocky Patel, wide array of different blends and cigars, but they're all pretty damn good. So he's got it locked down in that category. If you want to look at it, why I'm on the fence, Gurkha. They have a wide category, but most of their stuff, it's not that good. Let's be honest.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. We mentioned Gurkha, and I kind of like, and I hate to do that because I know we have quite a few of them here. Not a big fan.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, though there are a couple of Gurkha cigars, like
There's
they're
some bangers,
flavored
yeah.
cigars.
Bangers. There's some Gurkha bangers.
The flavored ones, people love the
Yeah,
flavored ones.
if you like
yeah.
flavored-
I
Okay.
do have to say the flavored ones are pretty damn good. I like those ones, and then the Ghost. I don't mind a Ghost from time to time. But it's almost like they need to dial in their selections and really focus on something and make something really, really good before you go and expand and have a bunch of different blends, right?
Fair enough.
So if you
fair
can't
enough.
get your one main cigar good, like, right? Then what's the point of expanding?
And Arturo Fuente and Rocky Patel definitely have 100% bangers.
100%.
Fuente especially.
Oh.
And that's not disparaging Rocky Patel. I just think Arturo Fuente.
Can anyone name a bad Arturo Fuente?
Ooh.
No, you know what? I had
Hot
a
take,
I
hot
had a
take.
low end on the economic scale Cazadores,
Yep.
and it was lovely. Like and I was thinking, okay, is this where Arturo Fuente loses it for me? Nope.
No.
I have yet to have a bad Arturo Fuente.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And there is such a vast array. I mean, I think John likes short story between the lines. Oh my goodness, the list goes on and on and on
Yeah.
of what we've tried. and what we enjoy.
Hemingway.
Hemingway,
I
yep.
think Between the Lines. That's the dual wrapped one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that
and
one's
it's in
really
like
good.
a perfecto shape, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that's one of their only dual wraps for cigars. That's something I found out the other day.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I hope that answered the question.
Yeah.
Josh Way TV says, wearing my slush shirt right now.
Josh, what was
Nice.
that? What, Josh, what?
Josh Way TV.
Oh, I thought you said YTV. I'm like,
No.
Yeah. Who
no,
is
no.
coming up from your past?
I don't know. I'm game for it. I'm
Yeah.
game for it.
Terry says, I believe in that saying, jack of all trades, master of none. Producers that have a smaller portfolio, they can perfect. Sometimes when there's too much choice, you never pick anything.
True.
Yeah, for picking reasons
It's
that can be
easier to
difficult.
walk away, yeah.
But of those two we just mentioned, you got to admit, Terry, that I'm sure there's a Rocky Patel. I'm not sure actually. I think you might be the person who doesn't like a Rocky Patel, but there should be a Rocky Patel that you enjoy, and certainly there's an Arturo Fuente that you enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Be curious to know what you think about that.
Terry says, like those Android boxes, find more time scrolling on what is on than actually watching.
Yeah.
And he said, Gurkhas are not even on my radar. Not very good. It's subjective.
Terry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like, there are people that would die for Gurkha. Like, I know a buddy, he swears off Oliva. He hates Oliva. Can't stand them. But he loves
That's
Gurkha.
a furiously hot take.
Yeah, very. I was, even when he said it, I'm like, are you sure you're not confused with, like,
Something else?
are you mixing these
That's what I
brands
mean.
up?
It's an acquired taste.
But
It's
no,
subjective, yeah.
he loves them.
It's definitely subjective, but that's crazy. That's crazy talk in my books. But
Yeah.
okay. Yep.
3 Harpers asked 10% off everything or just Paul Stulak? Just the Paul Stulak El Nuevo Comienzo for today.
Yeah.
If you want 10% off everything in store and online, come tomorrow. Stop by tomorrow for our stream. We start at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's when we will give out a code during that stream. Yeah.
Yeah. So hold off. If you're looking for something else to spend your money on right now and you want that 10% off code, hey, we don't mind you waiting a day.
Yeah.
Wait a day and you'll get that code.
If you need your sticks now and you just want to include that extra one, throw it on in. Yeah.
Throw it in. I'm depending on your flavor profile, but I'm telling you, if you want a chocolate bomb and something with Canadian ties, Paul Stulak El Nuevo Comienzo is it.
Yeah, Canadian brand too. I don't know if a lot of people know that.
Yeah. Rainmaker, he's from around your area too, isn't he? Isn't Paul Stulak in Nova Scotia?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Nova Scotia or Halifax is in Nova Scotia. What am I thinking?
It's Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Terry says, I have had the low-end seed to smoke from Rocky, and those are good for what they cost. Better than the low-end Gurkhas.
I always forget about the seed to smoke.
I know, they are forgettable.
They're not like forgettable,
I think it's because
but
of the packaging compared to all the rest of the Rockies. They do kind of fade out into the background because all the rest of them are so loud
yeah,
that it's like this one, they're just bundles, right? They're not boxes.
I think that's what it is for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, my head feels a lot lighter today. I forgot to mention this, and I have a reason why I want to mention it. I have to do a shout out to the beautiful lady who cuts my hair on a regular basis, Lizzie Medeiros at Dead Leaf Distinguished Gentleman in Napanee. I haven't seen her in a while because I've been busy, and my hair was getting really shaggy and whatever. And I was looking to actually see, to have a cut from Harry here, but he's for a happy reason was away for a few weeks because he became a dad. Is he a first time dad or is this a second child for him? Do you know?
I believe it's first time.
First time dad. So I didn't get a chance to get a haircut from him, but I was able to go back to Lizzie, who, in my opinion, does a great job with my hair. We always have great conversation. And you visit Scott there. Great Scotch selection there, too. Great whiskey selection. I didn't get a chance to have a drink yesterday because I was in and I was about to have a drink. And then Lizzie was ready for me. So let's go. All right, I'll hold off until another time. So I had a nice little chat with Scott and then had a nice chat with Lizzie as I got my haircut. So I promised a little shout out to Lizzie, and I'm saying, hi, Lizzie. Hope you're watching right now and you're seeing me say hi. And this is your job. Well done.
I'm pretty scruffy right now. I'm waiting for Harry to come back on
Fair
Friday.
enough. And that's the cool thing about here.
Yeah, I could literally just walk from my desk right out to the store and get my hair cut and beard trimmed.
Very
It's
cool.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that anywhere else that I worked.
No.
I can guarantee that.
I'm trying to think of all the places I worked. Heck no.
There's a lot of things you could do, like smoking cigars inside. Like
Smoking a cigar,
I
having
could
a
do that
pipe.
at my desk. Yeah.
And if you like collecting cigar boxes, well, you have to buy them. We just go out to the pickers and go, what do you got in the garbage here that you like?
Yeah, what do you got
Can
in
you
the
fish
empty?
out for us?
So I've got extra Julie boxes for Lisa. I got a little knick-knack box for Nico, or 5 if he wants. And I got 2 boxes now for my pipe tobacco because one box is now overflowing. So I was like, okay, I got get another box. So I've got these nice boxes I get to choose from back there. So there's a lot of perks about being here.
Yeah, sure. There's been some boxes recently that came in. I won't say what brand it is, but they're highly sought after, cigars, from what I understand. The boxes are really cool. They have a hygrometer on the front of it, pyramid kind of top, so it's not flat like a typical box.
Because we have the cigars that we were talking about before that we grabbed a few that weren't being sold. They're online now. The Julius Caesars.
No, I'm thinking about the.
Don't mention them if we can't.
Yeah, they're being put into the system slowly.
Okay. So something we can talk about.
They're
in
all the
future.
ones on my desk right now. I went back there and I'm like, if anyone sees an empty box from this specific brand, put it aside. I want it.
Another perk about working here is we get to hopefully go play golf soon.
Yeah, that's coming up. isn't it?
There's
Like
a golf
month away?
tournament coming up that we've mentioned before. We'll mention it again. August 7th, Friday, August 7th is the 5th annual Cigar Chief Golf Tournament. First and foremost, all for a good cause. The Quinny Mohawk School. We're going to be giving money raised from that tournament towards a new playground for them. It's way out of date. From what I understand.
7 years.
7 years, not that it's 7 years old, it's 7 years ago it should have been replaced, and they still haven't had the funds yet to do that. So Cigar Chief is putting that together through the funds raised via the golf tournament that is happening August 7th, Friday. It's $550 per entry. I think it's a minimum two-person entry.
For sure. Yep.
Foursome for $2,200. What you get though is I'm still blown away by this, and there's a lot we still haven't announced yet because we're still working out who's coming, who the vendors will be. But one thing we can certainly guarantee is there's going to be I think a $300 worth package from Cigar Chief that'll include sticks, cigars, accoutrements. I don't know what the extras will be, but there'll be extras. There'll be some swag, so $300 worth of that. A lunch, a boxed lunch for everybody to take with them. And then at the end of the tournament, there'll be a full course meal prepared by Chef Clifford Linus from the Brook Street Hotel, which is the hotel we'll be staying at for that tournament. And there's going to be a ton of vendors. I think there's going to be, of course, the usual closest to the pin with some sort of reward there, some sort of prize. There'll be door prizes. There'll be hole-in-one. Who knows what that'll be? Maybe a car. Maybe we don't know what it's going to be exactly.
We've done cars in the past.
Yeah. So yeah, like any golf tournament, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff to acquire and to win. You're guaranteed something good out of that, especially out of that $300. Not even a prize pack. It's basically a welcome pack from Cigar Chief. So a fun day out. This guy here will be there for sure. You're going to be filming the event. I don't think you're going to have time to actually swing any clubs, are you?
Probably not. And I don't golf. I have the worst golf swing. So unless someone wants to take a golf ball to the back of the head accidentally, I'm going to stay away from the golf clubs. I'll be behind the camera most of the day.
That's cool, but you'll
Smoking
be
a cigar, possibly.
Possibly. If this guy's not smoking a cigar out there, I'll be shocked. Shocked. So Cole will be there for sure. Kayla, I'm not too sure if you'll be there, right?
I'll be there, yeah.
You'll be there. I don't know if I'm going to be there or not, and who else will be there, but there'll be a couple of teams from Cigar Chief. Paul Stulak will be there, I believe. Can we say that? Yeah, Paul Stulak will be there.
That one's for sure.
If I go, I would like to smoke a El Nuevo Comienzo with him and talk about how much I like it.
I'm sure he would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul's a very interesting guy. If you've ever had the chance to have a conversation with him or just be in a room with him. Yeah, he can tell so many stories.
Awesome. I'd love to go story toe-to-toe with him.
Story to story.
Story, yeah.
A couple Instagram questions. Mountain90 on Instagram says, so Trinidad won? No, it was the Paul Stulak El Nuevo Comienzo.
Yeah, this is what they're smoking now is the Trinidad. We were reviewing the 3 cigars they smoked last week.
Which included a Monte Cristo Purito. That was part of the trio on trial. This was simply, the Trinidad we smoked today was simply what we smoked while we did the trio on trial. It will be, most likely, Kayla, right? Part of the trio on trial next Wednesday.
Nope.
No?
Nope. Unless we don't stream tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Right.
Never mind. It'll be something different. But that was the case. So the Trinidad was not part of the competition, if you will, the trio on trial.
And Petra7 says, hi, under Don Carlos' Eye of the Shark in the description, it says Año. Can you please confirm?
Año. So it's aged. That would be something Kayla's going to look at right now as we look at you through the lens here. And just burn a hole through the lens waiting.
What other events? There's another event coming up
August
shortly.
15th.
Car show.
Yep. Gearheads out there? Anybody into cars, into vintage cars or fancy cars?
Yep.
It's going to be the, what annual year is it? Is it the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 1st? I know it's not the 1st.
I can't tell you what year it is off. I almost said 6th, but no, that'll be next year for the golf tournament.
It's right out there. We have like the flyer out there. We should look at it.
We're gonna have to put posters on the window over there.
Is it a Saturday or Sunday, August 15th?
I think it's on a weekend, and I believe all the proceeds, like the money raised, it goes towards the food bank.
Yeah,
Trinidad Food Bank. And there are prizes. I think there's a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place prize that you can win, and a couple of door crashers, I believe, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a fun day. Just being able to see all the cool cars. What was here last year? A bunch of cool cars. We had the race car driver that we sponsor. Some guy had a PT Cruiser in with a bunch of the classic cars.
Doesn't make sense to me.
No, it was like a 2005.
Well, Adam's going to bring his 1965 Corvair,
Yes,
which is
that's
a beautiful car.
beautiful
You
car.
get to enjoy that car too, right, Kayla? You guys go cruise
I
around?
do.
Yeah,
I
it's
do enjoy that
beautiful.
car, yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
nice,
that car.
nice kind of teal blue.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
white accents. I believe there's white accents, right?
Yeah. Like I think there's hockey. Is it white hockey stripes? No, it's not hockey stripes, but there's white. Yeah, accents.
Yeah.
Very nice car. So if you're into cars and you're into cigars, August 15th, Saturday or Sunday, we'll confirm that. But either
Yeah, I
way.
can confirm it right now.
There
I'll
you
just
go.
pull up a calendar.
So, and if you're into golf and you're into helping kids play in their playground at school, then come join our August 7th golf tournament, Friday, August 7th in Ottawa at the Marshes Country Club there, where we'll be staying at the Brook Street Hotel.
August 15th is a Saturday.
Okay, just to confirm with Petrie, so Añejo is actually the size of it, which
Oh.
it is. That's the size of it. It is a Añejo. Yeah,
All right.
I confirmed through a half wheel.
Yes, that is correct. That is exactly what it is. It is an añejo.
Part of that brand, the boxes that I was talking about, that I wanted to get with the hygrometer on the front of it, their sizes are really weird. They call a Churchill, like a Toro, standard Toro size, they call a Churchill,
Doesn't make sense.
and a Robusto size they call like a Corona, which doesn't make any sense to me. I was really confused going through
It's
them.
like calling a beta VHS.
Yeah,
Doesn't make sense.
They're backwards, but I'm sure they have a method and a reasoning why they changed up their naming conventions.
Sure.
Yeah.
Have you smoked any of them yet? We're not even mentioning the name of them. Can we name them yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
hold off. Anyways, these are cigars that have recently come in. That Cole, of course, like I was saying before, has the privilege of doing the photography
Yeah.
for the website. So he gets first dibs, first look at. So once they're on the site, we can talk about them. But I now I know what you're talking about. Those boxes that have the hygrometer built into
Hygrometer
it.
and
Yeah,
then
it's
the
like
diamond
it's a
kinda
mini
top.
humidor.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. Season it once you take all the cigars out, plop in your humidification, let it sit, and I'm pretty sure it's going to hold in humidity pretty damn good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else we need to cover here? Any
I
questions? or
think some closing thoughts.
closing
Yeah.
thoughts about the Trinidad short?
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead, Cole.
All right. I'll be honest. I was pleasantly surprised, given that it's short filler. It's a good representation of the Trinidad brand. I want to go explore it a little bit more and get the actual like hand rolled long filler cigars. That takes some commitment, obviously.
It does,
but,
certainly does, yeah.
But these are great. Very creamy, 100%. And earth. Earth was very prevalent at the back third. I smoked 2 of them.
Yeah,
I did smoke
impressive.
pretty fast. And yeah, they're on the medium kind of side, mild to medium. Yeah, great smoke, great little short smoke. Take them to the bar, smoke them before you head to work or you driving to work. Just pop them.
What bar are
open
you?
in your
What
car.
bar are you smoking them at? If you take them to a bar,
Well, I have to go outside.
okay. I thought
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
the good old days. See, I lived in an era when people could smoke in bars and restaurants. Mind you, that wasn't always a good thing.
Yeah,
Bars is one thing, but a restaurant, I don't want to be eating my food with smoke
Yeah.
billowing about. I mean, sure, you had the different sections of the restaurant that were closed up. Anyways, getting off topic there.
what do you think about them?
I enjoyed them more than I thought as well. I was just really curious about a Trinidad tobacco in the first place because I've never had one, and I know how highly regarded they are. So this was a great introduction. If I'm comparing it to the Monte Cristos from last week, like I was saying before, a little bit on the heavier side, not heavy, but if the Monte Cristos were mild, these are more medium, almost going towards full.
Okay.
Definitely creamy, 100% creamy, earthy, like you said as well. Maybe it was the pairing with the sarsaparilla I was drinking, but I sensed a little bit of sweetness, but that's probably the sarsaparilla. But I enjoyed them a lot. A great introduction, and like you just said, now I'm curious about trying a long filler regular stick that from Trinidad, from the Trinidad brand, which is Cuban, not to be confused with Trinidad, the country. So yeah. Definitely, if you're looking to be introduced to a different Cuban profile, this is a good introduction, this Trinidad Short Cuban cigar.
Yep.
So that's it. Yeah. So until next time, stay smoking.
Stay smoking. And first, I just want to say shout out to Brian on Twitch for having my back in the comments.
Oh,
I'll
why-
get into it later with you guys, but I just wanted to shout it out.
Okay.
It's been noted, Brian. Thank you.
You know what? I don't know what she's talking about, but I get a feeling I do. And Brian, thank you very much. So,
Thank you.
Until next time, stay smoking.
Stay smoking.